So we've been working on some different trail systems from our camp, hitting some areas to harvest Labrador tea, and just teaching students how to navigate through the bush, especially when you're walking through stuff like this that's mossy. So traditionally people use blazes to mark trails. Anytime you're walking through moss, you get all these game trails. So it's very easy, and the kids do it all the time. When we make them lead, they'll be following our trail, and then they'll turn off onto a game trail, not realizing it's the wrong trail. But you get into an area like this, so our trail goes through. You can see a blaze. We do have a couple pieces of ribbon there because it's a fork. That trail will eventually get out to that clearing out there, kind of a pond. But this is a good example of, you look down here and that looks like a trail. It is, but it's a game trail. Got a group out here harvesting Labrador tea.
I'm excited to drink this tea like it's tea.
Okay, another day out on the trap line. Got another group with us. And this water is just rising like crazy. We do have a trap in there. It is set off, but nothing in it. Just needs to be reset, but you get wet getting to it. Water set down in there. Go that way. Yeah, you're just gonna have to walk through those to get on. Yeah, keep going right through there and you'll get on the dam. Ian fell through right there. That's the channel. So he picked the deep spot. Yep. He's empty. There's two more over there. There's lots of water. And that one looks set off. Nothing in it. All right, so we've got a few other traps set up. Just had to change everything up here. It's changing so much with all this melt. So we had one in there that got set off. We still have one in here. Leave that for now. Might get something traveling through. Open up this a little bit. We'll eventually put another trap here. That's where we caught the one. They will start damming this up. But just by opening a little bit that we did, you can see how much the water has just dropped now. We've got the ice shelf. So that's going to start breaking off, which means the ice is going to start floating through here. So there's no point setting just yet, but we'll come back. So in the meantime, got two pretty good travel routes that we've got set that I think should work. So we had a trap in here that got set off. Again, current, debris, it's hard to tell what's setting it off. So I like putting them out here instead of in the dam. When you put them in the dam, what happens when you put them in the dam, quite often they set the trap off with debris when they're plugging it up. So they'll be pushing sticks and mud. And, you know, so it's hit and miss whether you get them. Quite often they'll swim along the edge of the dam looking for the breach, and then just obviously just to travel. So I like this set here, or this location, because they are going to swim through here. They'll plug these main ones up first, so here and here, which this will eventually just dry up or get plugged up. They may come in here, but they'll travel through there. So that's a good spot. And then Mr. Tanner, Ian just set one right in here with students, which is another super, I think it's an awesome spot, because this one is always going to be a travel route. So the water would have to drop significantly for that to not be active or useful. And that's going to be a long time. So there's no reason for them to be coming through there with debris. You know, they might have a stick, but I think we're going to get one or get an otter through there. And yeah, just as things open up, we just keep moving and adjusting and seeing if we can get something.
Top of that tree. It's not there now, but you see the hollow?
Yeah.
That's where the owl was.
You think it's living in there, like nesting in there?
Only saw it once.
So our water is just a wee bit higher. Interesting.
Where'd that muskrat set end up?
It's over in the other channel.
Okay. So we'll get everybody to get to
You guys can just kind of hang out here. We do have a trap somewhere down in here,
hopefully,
which you can't see at all. There's the wire. It's not feeling heavy enough.
Nope.
So nothing in there. All right, so we have got so much water out here. We're just trying to find our trail, which normally we would walk along here and cross, but we are definitely not. We need to get across over there onto that dam, so we're gonna have to walk through the trees, I think. Just nowhere to cross. So we had a pile of rain last night, and it's Monday, so we haven't been out here since Friday. So between just the number of days in between, getting all this extra melt, all that rain really knocked down the snow, but it's also just increased the water that much more again. So we're gonna have to get strategic and see how we can get through all this and find our traps, but they're probably all going to be well underwater and maybe set off just from the current. Okay, so there's the Beaver Lodge right over there. Now this is sort of solid. Probably not crazy deep, but deep enough. Careful, careful. Okay, so we have a trap here. In a minute. There's also another trap right in between here that's been set off.
Right there?
Yeah,
Is there a beaver in there?
it's been set off because there's something in it.
So are we gonna take it? Are we gonna get it?
Well, we're not going to leave it. Okay, so here's the trap. And there's a beaver. So we got ourselves our second beaver in this pond. The first one was from over there. We do have another trap over there, but it's not set off. Okay, so someone grab that trap without stepping in. You could probably step there.
Yeah,
Can you reach and grab it?
Yeah, that's what you
Yep. Now just reach in and without falling in.
No, you won't here. I'll give you all one.
Pull! Don't lose it. Grab it. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up. Oh, yes. Well done.
Don't trip.
Okay. You can start passing it down the line, or you can carry it out. Your choice.
Who wants the beaver? Here, we can just pass it down.
Just start passing it down the line.
Oh, it's heavy. Beaver!
So it's another adult.
His eyes are still open.
It looks cool and it's kind of fun. I recommend that option, but one of you has to find a volunteer.
Perfect catch. That's exactly where you want that trap hitting. So we just got a beaver out of here, and I'm just going to reset the trap. So. Yeah, that's simple. It's quick. Okay, I'll let you lead. The water is coming up still from yesterday even. A little bit of ice left, but tons and tons of water. I broke this open yesterday. Just do not step off to the side. Yeah, this is a dam. So, and this is a travel route for the beavers to come up over here.
Water is my fear, and I guarantee I feel like I might have got like quite a bit of mud on my pants.
Yeah.
We got a beaver.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Beaver?
Are you telling us the truth, Rachel?
Beaver right here.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What do we got, Rachel?
A beaver.
No way.
Yes.
We were just out here yesterday. Oh, look at that.
Can I pull him out?
Well, let's just wait till everyone gets here. So this is a younger one. Woohoo! And then today, success. This is beaver number 3 out of here. This is fantastic. All right.
That's a huge beaver.
Beaver number 3. Okay, Rachel, you think you can get it out of there without falling in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm confident.
You have confidence?
I have confidence.
Let's see.
Confidence always.
Rachel, you can just start pulling any one of those out, those sticks out. Yeah, and then just put them on shore because we'll reuse them.
That's a huge beaver.
That's a little one. But look at that's a pretty good catch.
Hi, beaver. Hi, beaver.
Rachel's taking it out without falling in. Okay, you want to grab that side? Yeah.
It's got human hands. This is up.
Just cut them. There. Okay. Yes. All right.
Oh, look at any of its parts. I want its tail.
Awesome. I do have another trap right in there, but it looks still set. Now we got to decide where we want to wire it.
I say we wire it to that.
I think you're right. So then we want to, and we can put this one either upside down, which is not a bad thing because then you don't see this poking out of the water. You're just more likely to not get a refusal, meaning a beaver swim up to it and then not go through it. So let's go this way. So if you want to hold on to that wire, I will lower this onto here. But we got to get the safeties off before we go too deep. Otherwise we can see it's about to fall off. See that safety? So now we just got to be careful. We know that it is ready to fire. Once we get it in deep enough, and that, this is actually a perfect spot. So if you want to wire it up, you can wire it up high, that's fine, yeah. You just want to make sure that, so just wire it back to itself, yeah. That's good. Okay, and now we got to secure this. So we need to put some stakes in. And if you can get one of those big ones to fit through this ring, which is fine too, because we don't need over here. Now that
What about this one here?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Put it through here or?
I would, wherever we should try and get one more over there. That one just might be easier to do, and it doesn't have to go in deep because this is just a blocker.
Yeah.
Through the ring.
Maybe. Oh, yeah.
Just for extra security to hold the trap up. Oh, that was our extra. Solid. Okay, so Rachel just reset this trap, pulled the beaver out of there. It's a good spot. We're gonna get another one, I'm certain of it. Now we're gonna go find another run and set a second trap. Okay, Rachel and I are just wandered out into kind of the middle of the pond here. We've got the beaver lodge right here in front of us. That's the main part of the pond, nice and deep. But then we found this location here where it would be, we call this a crossover. So we're standing on an old dam, but they're traveling through here. They're not going to try and plug this dam up. This is just a travel route to get to their food source over there. So Rachel, where do you think is the best place to set a trap?
Probably right there or somewhere around there because it's not too deep, but
If they were to, because the lodge is over there, so if we were to set it right there, which would also be a decent spot, but not that great, if they were coming from up here, there would be more likely to be refusal. But if they're coming from down there and they slip in there, they could get caught. They also could get caught if they're coming this way.
I agree with you 100%. I think down the bottom side of this, because we know they're probably going to be coming from the bottom, so they'll be coming in fairly quick and go through the trap before they actually come up out of the water. And as Rachel said, if we put it on the top side, they could come up out and maybe see the trap, and she nailed it. We could get a refusal, but so that's our best option. So we're going to go ahead and set a 330 right in there. It's actually the perfect width for a 330. So you can actually wire it up now. And I would go down, go on the base just so it's a bit more secure. That's good. And down. Wrap that now. We want, before we put it in there, we should try and find a couple sticks at least to get it somewhat secure, even if they're skinny, just to balance. So if you go with that. Okay, now you might have to get, because it is narrow,
I would do right here. It's the softest there. Oh, it's soft there too.
So you're gonna have to go through here now, because these rings are gonna be up a bit. And I don't think we can get these on here because that'll probably hold it too hot. And through here, if that will fit, I would try that.
Right there?
Yeah, put it through either, if it's soft, if the bank is soft, is it?
It's not even, there's no bank there.
Oh, and it's ice right there. Okay, so we can try, Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect, keep going. Yes, oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Now look, we don't even really have to fence it.
Yeah.
It's just about keeping, about securing that trap. I'd say, and see how solid that is?
Yeah.
I think this is our best setup so far. So there's no way it can go around it. The safeties are off.
Okay.
That's a good reminder. All right. So there is our setup. Coming right through this run. Right towards the lodge. Perfect. I like it. We will get something here. All right, we've got so much melt happening. Finally getting some warm weather, a little bit of rain, and some really high water. So I'm kind of hoping this is the peak. Pretty hard to walk in there now. Our bridge is pretty much at its limit. And then we would have a trap down in there, but it's way too much flow, so